His travel's extremely unusual. He's on a short-stay visitor visa, which allows him 3 months. So he's come in July, left in October, and now a matter of 2 weeks later, he's here again. We sometimes call that a visa run. It can be someone who's just gone overseas to reset their visa so they can come in again for another 3 months. Sometimes what that can mean is that they may be working here illegally.
There are around 50,000 illegal people in Australia at any time. Some are here for extended holidays, some for work, and some for love.
We found an exercise book in his luggage. It looks like he's written a letter. We don't know who to yet or where they are, but it says, "Hi Leanne, how are you? I hope you are fine, sweetheart. I don't want to pay money to get married, but I am willing to marry for good and for life. Please help me." So I guess we need to find out who the Leanne is and where she's located.
What was this one about?
This is the girl which I met in Gold Coast. Why?
In Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean here? You don't want to pay money to get married?
Because I had some fun with her. And then she tried to brainwash me. And I went back to Singapore. Then I told her that forget about it.
The officers are not convinced that Azana is telling them the truth. They think this passenger is hiding a lot more than his love life.
You haven't ever been in trouble with the police in Singapore?
Airlines only make money when their jets are in the air, so any delay that causes a plane to stay on the ground has to be for a very serious reason, like an unclaimed package.
Just had a phone call. There's a plane that's just landed from Asia. We've got a suspicious package that the cleaners have found, and we're just going up there to investigate. I wonder if you can bring your dogs up to the gate. We've got a suspicious package on an aircraft, and I want the old dogs to run over it.
Copy.
The package could be dangerous, and no one will touch it. The trained dog will confirm its contents.
Yeah, we just got a call to check out a package up on the aircraft, so we'll go have a look and see how we go.
Depending on the dog's reaction, officers will decide how to handle this package.
Copy. Thank you.
And all that training has paid off. It's narcotics. Australian immigration laws are amongst the tightest in the world.
Were you ever in prison or...?
Yeah.
Yeah?
The drugs.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When was that?
Came on, the last one was...
Tony isn't happy with the information he's gathering from Azana, and he thinks immigration should take a closer look.
Always I go in for 2 years, 2 years,
He's just told me that he's been in and out of prison quite a number of times for drug-related offences, and he hasn't declared any criminal convictions on his incoming passenger card. So we'll have to refer him to immigration and see whether they decide to grant him entry or not.
Hello, sir. My name's Greg Clodd from Immigration. You departed Australia on the 15th of October. Yeah? How long were you in Australia on that trip?
About 2.5 months.
2.5 months. And was that your first time to Australia?
Yeah, first time.
So this is now your second time to Australia. And what did you do, apart from going to the Gold Coast, what things did you do on that trip?
Just move around, drinking every day.
Do you have criminal convictions?
Yeah.
You do? Okay. This is the incoming passenger card. It's a legal document, a legal declaration, and you've indicated where it says, do you have any criminal convictions? You've put no. Can I ask you why you've falsified your declaration today?
See, maybe I did a mistake by marking it, but if I put it no, as well I tell you all the way no. What's the point of putting it no and telling you yes?
This is very serious because it's a legal declaration, and if you have criminal convictions and you say, in this case you say it's a mistake, but whether it's a mistake or not, you've said no to criminal convictions and you've just admitted to me that you do have some. What I need to do now is I need you to go up to our office, upstairs to the immigration office, and I'm going to have to interview you about these convictions, and you're going to have to be upfront, honest, totally honest with me, and tell me exactly what they are.
Okay, no problem, sir.
All right? And if they're minor offences that are of no harm to the Australian community, we'll let you into Australia. If they're anything more severe, then I have to make an assessment of how severe they are, and then you'll be told whether you'll be allowed into Australia or not.
Good fella.
Duke the Labrador has earned his keep today. He's just identified narcotics.
Yeah, we had a good result. Dogs found what looks like to be a body pack. Sometimes passenger, when they get scared, they'll take it off, throw it in the bin. And yeah, good result, good boy.
Australian Customs. Yeah, mate, just to let you know, mate, that we've just had a suspected body pack that we found on board an aircraft. The tarmac team are currently with the package, and we've got it in an interview room at the moment.
A body pack is exactly what its name suggests, a bag holding drugs worn around the body. And this body bag contains a large amount of illegal narcotics.
There's a fair bit there. There's pantyhose, so we would assume that they were either wearing the pantyhose or they've put the pantyhose over the package to make it less susceptible to it being felt by others, because when we're looking at the package itself, it's taped in plastic, so you don't want it crinkling and making noises. It could be just for their own sort of, I guess, comfort. Having it in a stocking obviously makes it feel a lot better and far more comfortable. The only way we can actually carry on the investigation from here on in, from customs side of things, is to provide as much information to the Federal Police as possible. The AFP at the moment will most likely take it to their forensics people. I don't know what their sort of records have, or even if they do find somebody, there's a possibility that we will catch whoever this person is that have brought these goods into the country.
Find it. Good dog.
Illegal items can be picked up on X-ray or by scent.
These trays are letter class mail. They have about 400 and 500 articles in each one. The dogs, because of the sensitivity of their nose, can detect what we can't on X-ray. Good boy. Find it. Oh, good boy.
Blue, an ex-pound dog, is a mailroom specialist, trained to find plants, animals, soil and seeds.
All I'm doing now is I'm fanning it, and that releases a bit more odour. Yes, yes, good boy. Good dog.
By failing to mark his incoming passenger card correctly, Azana has committed a federal offence.
As I've explained to him down in the baggage hall, the incoming passenger card is a legal declaration. Technically, we can refuse him entry just on that basis alone, but in the interests of natural justice and being fair to him, he said it was a mistake. I explained to him that mistake or otherwise, we still have to get the information from him and make an assessment and a decision on that basis. But generally what we find is that people haven't declared in the past because obviously they don't want to have any hassles, they don't want to be stopped from coming in, they want to enjoy their holidays or for whatever reason want to escape their previous life, whatever it is, but we have to make an assessment to be fair to the Australian public and the Australian community. Now just have a seat.
In many cases, officers get a lot of information just from physical appearances.
Situation I explained to you earlier.
Actually, we are aware that most Singaporeans don't have tattoos, so somebody with tattoos would be someone that we would look at and have a closer look and maybe talk to them about criminal history.
I did nothing wrong to be nervous. I'm not a terrorist,
Just get your weight here for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
He might not be a terrorist, but if Azana is seen as a threat to our community, he'll have to holiday somewhere else. Sydney Customs Hall.
Fake cards there come down for, won't they?
Officers have found some suspicious-looking credit cards in the luggage of a passenger who arrived from China.
Yeah, but look, that doesn't even move. The wing's supposed to move.
Yeah, that's pretty ordinary, isn't it? We're going to leave it.
And that hologram is supposed to change colour.
Look, I want to get going on this. I want to get him in a room and I want to start it. All right. Okay, Pete, let's move him.
Mr. Chong is taken away from the hall to be questioned further.
I think all these are all fake. counterfeit credit cards.
Okay, yeah, that will be okay.
So far, I think he said that he bought them in a pub. 14. So, say each one of them's got 10,000 on it. There's $140,000 worth of stuff they could rip off.
Credit card fraud costs Australia close to $200 million a year. So Customs are not treating this case lightly.
Can you contact the Feds, please?
The time is now 7:50 a.m. You've been referred back by Customs because you've admitted to them that you have spent time in prison. Okay, because you have then admitted.
It's time to decide Azana's fate. Can he prove that his past is not as dark as it seems?
When was the first time you were charged with consumption of heroin, with drug charges?
1981.
The first time? And when was the last time? You said there were 5 separate occasions.
Last one was 1998.
And in total for the previous 4 charges, how much time would you say you served? Can you recall?
About 15.
15 years on the previous 4 charges. And I'm going to be honest with you because I want you to be honest with me, as it is not looking good for you. Okay, this amount of prison time, and based on the visa that you hold.
Immigration officers now need to make a decision.
Just, if you can help yourself to more water, you can have a seat outside if you like.
There's nothing to be nervous, Mike. You know why? Because after all, I never commit any crime over here, you know what I mean?
Have you ever wondered why quarantine is so concerned with those wooden items you bring back from holidays? Well, besides the tiny bugs you can't see, sometimes there's an even bigger problem hiding. This passenger just arrived from Southeast Asia. He picked up a couple of souvenirs along the way, including this attractive wooden statue. But that's not all he picked up. Cockroaches pose a health risk. So this traveller and his interesting wooden statue are allowed to pass through the border, minus 1 stowaway.
The quarantine officer just referred the statue to us because, in her opinion, it was rather heavy and that. So we x-rayed it. The x-ray was inconclusive. We opened it up and I was going to give it a swab and see if it came up positive for anything, and it's basically a big lump of wood and there was a little critter inside.
Thank you for that.
In the Brisbane mailroom,
Good dog. Richie, can I get open that one, please? Good boy. Down.
Blue has hit on a suspicious letter from overseas.
Yep. Okay, Bluey's just indicated on this letter that was in the tray, and inside it we have some dried plant material, some flower petals. There can be a number of problems with it depending on what the plant is, whether or not it has seeds. Good boy. Whether or not there's a disease risk associated with that particular plant, whether or not it's even identifiable. Good boy.
The petals will be disposed of while Blue claims his reward.
Yes, good boy. This is a seizable item purely and simply because we can't identify it. When you can't identify it, you don't know what the disease risks associated are, so hence it's a seizable item. Because you can't see that on an X-ray, there's absolutely no way to detect it. That's one of the risks that we run with letter class, so this is why dogs are so valuable to our screening process.
Feds have been contacted as well.
There's cups in
Oh, great.
Customs officers are holding a man suspected of carrying false credit cards.
We have a gentleman down here of CX101, Hong Kong passport, surname of Chong, C-H-O-N-G. What he's got is 14 look like counterfeit credit cards. He's got Visa and MasterCard and a couple of others. He's basically said that he bought them in a pub.
And it seems Mr. Chong may not be travelling alone. Earlier, officers searched another suspicious passenger.
This guy this morning had a couple of walkie-talkies in his bag. Couldn't explain it. So he's been waiting outside all morning. He's since met up with 2 others. We're not sure whether they've been searched or not. And it looks like when they've utilised their mobile outside, his has rung, so they could be waiting for him.
It's got 3 numbers on his phone, that's it.
Customs have been keeping an eye on the men all morning, suspecting there's a connection between them. and those mobile phone calls have given them the link they need to make a move.
All right. You've got 1, 2. I'll go with you.
You know what they look like? All right. Well, Rob and I will walk out this way, and we'll just start walking down that way. Yeah, you go first. Yeah.
Just why are these men so desperately trying to contact our credit card fraudster? Back in Melbourne, Azana arrived from Singapore with a history of drug convictions and has spent 15 years behind bars.
What the go is, he ticked no to convictions on his IPC.
Right.
He's stated he's got 5 separate charges for the consumption of heroin. He's only just been out of prison for 7 months.
No, I agree. It's too serious to not refuse him entry, actually.
I have decided to cancel your visa under section 1161B of the Act because you are in breach of the condition that says you must not have criminal convictions totaling 12 months or more. You need to be aware that you are not going anywhere until such time as you go back to Singapore.
In the arrivals hall at Sydney Airport, Customs are talking to 3 men who have been acting suspiciously all morning. Another man has been found with fake credit cards. Could all these men be connected? Customs believes so.
We'll have to go the other end. Take a couple up there. Just only got these 2. Shush, shush.
Anxious, nervous, really wanting to get out of the airport and away, but obviously waiting for their 4th friend. They got more nervous and more anxious as they realised his flight had landed and he wasn't coming out, so that's when we made a move to go and get them.
One of the men, Mr. Leong, is taken straight into an interview room for questioning,
Why not?
while the other 2 men are questioned outside.
Why didn't your friend come and pick you up?
Maybe working.
Maybe working?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Need to work.
So he didn't tell you he'd be working?
So what's the problem? You just
just asking
just
questions.
a tourist. We
Just
are just a
asking
tourist.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. So just asking questions, that's all. Just to make sure you are tourists.
Okay.
It's a slow process, but inside, officers have struck gold.
This is a fake. This is a counterfeit Hong Kong passport in the same name of the 30 counterfeit credit cards we have in the room there. Basically, this one was very easy to pick up.
Not only is Mr. Leong carrying a fake passport, he's also got a stash of fake credit cards, just like his associate, Mr. Chong. QF44 from Heathrow has just touched down at Sydney Airport. Customs staff are used to seeing famous faces. At first glance, this appears to be Luciano Pavarotti. But is he?
There's the 3 tenors. There we are. Yeah. 30 quid, 3 tenors.
Colin and Mark have travelled 24 hours from London just for a weekend of impersonating their heroes.
All the Gucci clothes. Only the best Italian.
I know you just have those suits that he wears.
And I go to my local market and get most of my stuff.
While Customs Officer Nathan realises these are not the real tenors, he's going to let them off with a song.
Once a jolly swag man can buy a billabong under the shade of an oolong tree.
Are you trying to get us kicked out of Australia? You're succeeding.
In Customs, the game's up for 2 Chinese passengers.
This second gentleman will be up on criminal charges, definitely. We're going to call the Australian Federal Police back to take the second gentleman. And we have two now which will be detained.
But Customs still has concerns about the other 2 men.
Aaron, when you go out, can you explain that they've been implemented now criminally and not just immigration problem?
What we're thinking at the moment is they're all connected with the cards, but immigration also feel that it's something bigger to this, so just through their movements and what they've done.
So now they are referred to immigration.
My friend, can you come with me? Immigration wants to speak to you.
Because of their association with Mr. Leong and Mr. Chong, the two men were detained by immigration, refused entry and sent back to Hong Kong. Mr. Leong and Mr. Chong were each in possession of 35 fake credit cards with an estimated street value of $280,000, and each had a counterfeit passport. They both pleaded guilty and have been sentenced to 15 months imprisonment.
Simon, can you get me some gloves?
Customs has a delicate problem on its hands. Thomas has just flown in from Prague and, to put it mildly, he's on the nose.
Just before he got his passport stamped, he pulled his pants down to his ankles and adjusted himself.
What's more, he's travelled halfway around the world without any luggage.
Now, you're here for a holiday?
Yes, for 10 days.
Do you have any clothes? Where's your clothes? Nothing else in your checked-in baggage? No. What do you want to do in Australia? Can you tell me anything that you'd like to see? You want to see the...
I don't understand.
Do you want to see the famous things here?
Yes,
the big,
yes.
Yeah?
Hyde Park, yes.
Hyde Park. You have cash money?
No money. Yeah,
No money?
Yes, I have money, yes.
How much money?
$500.
Anything in your pockets?
There's no law against travelling light, but his passport looks dodgy.
He's got a visa in his passport that doesn't have a name on it.
Meanwhile, AR 1182 is in from Argentina. Passengers are being screened behind the immigration line for drugs.
The dogs just come up to this particular passenger and basically just sniffed him for about a second and then just gave a very, very strong sit response. So that's an indication to us that there's narcotics either on their body or in their bags.
This is the last thing Oscar needs right now.
Your mother was sick.
Yeah.
Okay, you went to visit her.
Yeah, and an uncle died, so I...
Did you eat anything on the plane?
Yeah.
What did you have?
Have the lot because I was very hungry.
And he's kept a little memento from his flight.
Yeah, that's from the airline. You cannot remove it from the aircraft.
An X-ray will reveal if he has anything else tucked away.
2 screws put in the base of the bag, maybe for reinforcement or something.
I want to know why it's happening.
You can tell from here that's one of the runners on the bottom of the bag. All bags have 2 runners. There's no runner on this side. The runner on this side has 1, 2, 3 screws and plus another one up here. And it's obvious that this one's been taken off.
What's strange is, look at this, the visa, it's got no name on it. I've never seen that before.
Thomas has some explaining to do.
Because usually, I'm assuming they write in there, but either they haven't written it in there or it's a bullshit visa, wasn't it, sir?
How much money do you got?
Well, he reckons $500. We're just going to have a talk to immigration. Come with me. Hi, Ken.
Come on.
Mate, I'm wondering if you could have a look at this person for me. He's here for 10 days. He's a Czech national. Not got too many funds on him at all.
I want to see the town, yes, Hyde Park, and so, yes.
Where did you first notice this bloke?
Just after the duty free. He just decided to adjust himself and tuck himself in, but his pants were around his ankles. That's basically...
Concern, isn't it? Yeah.
Thomas looks more like a tramp than a tourist, here for 10 days without so much as a change of clothes.
Just ask him and he indicated he'd like to go to the bathroom to refresh and wash up, which I think is a good idea.
You can close the door.
Thomas says he only needs to wash once a week. Michael begs to differ.
I don't want.
You don't want it?
No.
He went to the toilet, he stood there, looked at me, and then I looked at him and we just had an awkward moment together and then I'll
speak to him in a minute. Get an interpreter.
No, matey, no cigarette. No cigarette. Here.
Back in the customs hall.
See the base under there, which is a different colour to that. The base there is grayer. You can see the 8 squares, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oscar's sports bag appears to have been altered.
If it was a normal bag, it wouldn't have any different compartments there. It'd be just one slab. The base of the bag made of cardboard or wood. You can see the distinction between the bag and the base down the middle there. So I'd say the bag was reconstructed and the bags were put in there.
What's happening? What's the problem?
Okay, my officer just told me that there could be a concealment in this bag. Okay,
I've just taken an X-ray of that bag.
Yeah.
And it looks like there's something in the bottom of it. Okay. Caution him.
So I must caution you, you do not have to say or do anything. Anything you do say or do may be used in evidence. Do you understand that?
In immigration, Thomas's bad habits have landed him in more trouble.
You can't smoke here.
Yes, I'm afraid. Yes, I'm afraid.
Can't smoke. We'll get someone to speak to you.
Hello.
Hello. I just want to ask Thomas a few questions.
Okay.
Where are you staying while you're staying in Sydney?
At hotel na Capitol Square.
Do you have a confirmed booking there?
Máte tam zamluvený
Ano,
nocleh?
mám tam zamluveno 7 nocí.
Yes, I booked 7 nights.
Do you have an itinerary?
No, I just want to have a look at the city and then just go for short trips.
How much money have you brought with you?
$500.
For 500 US, okay. No credit cards at all?
No.
Já jsem důchodce.
No, I'm retired or on a pension.
Can I just ask you, Thomas, why you're travelling very light?
Sydney Airport. Hai Moi is back from Vietnam with what appears to be excess baggage.
When I first noticed him, he was up near the finger just getting off the plane. In this gentleman's case, I was primarily interested in his calves, which were bulging. So how long have you been away from?
5 weeks.
5 weeks?
Yeah.
When we spoke to him, he started sweating, became very flushed, appeared quite nervous. How did you get so long off work?
Yeah, I'm going holiday.
For holiday? What's this one for? You have a sore stomach?
Yeah.
Ah. What's the matter with it?
Huh?
What's the matter with it?
We've taken samples off the gentleman's baggage and off his wallet. If he's been in contact with any narcotics of any kind, those particles we can analyse in this machine.
You have ulcer or what?
Yeah. This one, I'm drinking, I'm eating, no good. Yeah, before.
That one's actually negative. Because of the flight, the major narcotics we get off that is heroin. And this machine, you need to actually run the sample twice so it burns hot enough to get that.
Thank you, Thomas. Now, you sure you've got no baggage, no suitcase?
No, really, that's all.
If Thomas is just a drifter, he's drifted an awfully long way. From Prague to Sydney with just $500 and the shirt on his back.
What if you need some more money? How are you going to fund your stay here?
To mi nedojdou, to mi na týden stačí.
No, that will be enough.
Že to nepotřebuju víc věcí.
Because I don't need it.
Okay. Now, Thomas, can I just have another look at your hotel booking, please?
Ano.
Yes.
Just got to make a phone call. Won't be long.
Okay, I'll be here.
Thomas claims he has a 7-night prepaid booking.
So the hotel's been confirmed. Has that all been paid for? Okay. All right.
The hotel checks out, just. He's covered for 7 days out of 10.
Have you seen that?
But there's still the question of his passport.
That means he was unsuccessful in this visa application.
That's from the US Embassy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's got a visa in here also for South America, which he never used.
And he saw the Americans in September, and then he saw us. Hang on. There's something missing here.
Proof positive. Hai Moi has had some sort of contact with drugs.
Before, the officer had a wand. They did a test. The test that we did shows us that you've been exposed to narcotics. It doesn't mean that we think you use any drugs or anything like that. It just means that your stuff has been exposed to it.
Of more concern is the rash that suddenly appeared on his arms.
You haven't been using any drugs of any kind, like any narcotics of any kind, like illegal drugs like cocaine or heroin, things like that.
Yeah, no,
nothing like that. No. But because we have got a positive reading, we need to have a good look through.
So, what's the matter with your stomach?
Too many beer and white.
Yeah.
He apparently feels quite sick, which is an indicator for us he may have something internally as well.
Back in immigration, Thomas's papers are not in order, and neither is Thomas. But a record search shows the visa to be valid. It was issued in Austria.
When Vienna issued the visa, they never actually saw saw Thomas. So they've just issued the visa and sent it back to the travel agent in Prague.
But that doesn't explain the condition the Prague tourist arrived in. Thomas is a mess.
I'm not satisfied about the issue of the funds. Someone on pension can purchase an airline to get around the world, not carry yet any luggage, have $500 in cash, and he can't explain how he can access his funds. If he can't come up with a satisfactory answer, I think that'll be grounds for cancellation.
We'll just take an iron scan of the bag and see if we can tell what it is.
In customs, Oscar is lost for words.
Do you know what's inside the bag?
What? Now, nothing. Let me say, I pack up my bag, I put my stuff, we close.
The swab was taken from the gentleman's hold luggage.
Nothing else. Should be a new bag.
Sorry?
It should be a new bag.
That bag is new?
At Sydney Airport, while Al McPherson and son Flynn wait to claim their bags, Oscar is claiming ignorance about the contents of his bag.
Iron scan result. He wants to find out the result.
It's positive.
It's positive?
For cocaine.
Can be.
Sorry?
Can be. Can be.
Yeah, remember this officer cautioned you that you do not have to say or do anything unless you wish to do so, okay? Anything you do say or do may be used in evidence. Do you understand again?
I don't understand, sir. In this...
I'm just cautioning you again. You do not have to say or do anything, but anything you do say or do may be used in evidence.
This is the only software
listen to me.
Bag.
Listen to me. Do you understand my caution?
Yeah.
Just metres away, Hai Moi's bag has also tested positive for traces of cocaine.
All we're doing at the moment is just looking for a method of concealment, which can be inside handles of bags. Some people unscrew them and slide heroin, cannabis, cocaine. In this gentleman's case, he's had readings for cocaine.
The X-ray is inconclusive, but there's enough suspicion to dig deeper.
Recently, we had a concealment and nothing was revealed on the actual X-ray itself, and we used a method such as I've just been using. We found that there was a small amount of heroin inside the frame.
Despite the reading for cocaine, Tony's still searching for heroin. Vietnam is a source country for opium poppy.
He is of interest for a variety of reasons. What do you mean? What do they hold? What's the type of it? That's really weird.
Meanwhile, Oscar isn't wild about the attention he's receiving. If Paris the sniffer dog sits, Oscar's in trouble.
Good girl. Good dog. Good girl.
Great. Are you carrying any other narcotics on your body?
I don't carry narcotics.
Okay.
I don't used to carry narcotics.
Okay. So you don't have anything on your body?
I know.
Okay. We're taking you to a room now, okay? We've done further investigations, and there's a very good chance that he could be carrying drugs internally in his stomach, either swallowed or stuffed. So we're at the moment about to obtain consent to see if he'll agree to an internal examination.
Oscar agreed to an internal examination. He was drug-free. But the sports bag contained 1.7 kilograms of low-grade cocaine, worth $550,000. Hai Moi is a puzzle. His bag was scanned for heroin, then tested positive for cocaine.
From Vietnam, we don't generally get cocaine. It's usually heroin, so that doesn't fit in with the normal thing that we're looking for.
Even so, they still need answers.
The test has come back positive for cocaine again. Can you explain that?
No.
No?
Yeah, no.
How long have you had that bag for? Did you borrow from a friend or family member?
No, my bed.
It's your bag, but you had it for 1 year.
The bag is clean. If there are drugs, they're hidden somewhere else. Back in immigration, Thomas is in dire need of a shower.
Now, Thomas, can I ask you, you might consider a personal question? We were just a little bit concerned about the smell and it might be a little bit unhygienic.
No, I don't know anything about anything like this. It was a very pleasant trip.
Oh, okay.
Velice dobře se mi letělo.
Yeah, I was very satisfied.
He's only got the clothes on his back at the moment. He hasn't got any other clothing with him. Is he going to buy any other clothing at all?
Budete si kupovat tady nějaký jiný šatstvo nebo právo?
Nebudu.
So you're just going to stay for the next 6 or 7 days in the same clothes that you have now?
Yeah, I always change a shirt once a week.
Okay.
It's sort of normal for me.
Well, that's good, okay.
Well, the shirt might last the 10 days, maybe, but the money in his pocket won't.
Do you have access to any money when you get back to Prague?
I've got enough money when I get home to get my a meal and get home, and then I can take the money out of the savings bank.
Have you suspended at 10:05 hours?
Thomas is fighting a battle with immigration. The Czech tourist has arrived virtually empty-handed for a 10-day holiday.
I know he's got a package booked, but that doesn't mean he's booked it.
Yeah.
And he doesn't...
Maybe if you would have had some luggage, maybe.
He's got no luggage,
Nothing.
and he doesn't even know how much money he's got in his bank account, and a Czech pension is not very much anyway.
No. Well, I'll give him a notice of intention to consider cancelling
And
the
see what he
visa
says.
and
See what it
he
says.
yeah. Now, Thomas.
Yes?
I'm going to give you what is called a notice of intention to consider cancelling your visa because we don't think you're a genuine tourist here and because you don't have enough funds to support yourself while you're here.
He says he's an invalid pensioner. He says he doesn't have any friends or family. It's likely that he'd become a consular case. That is, someone who's lost, bewildered, out of his depth in Australia.
I'll come back in 10 minutes and you can give me a reason why we shouldn't cancel your visa, okay?
Já vám to můžu říct hned.
Well, I can tell you right now.
What do I get you to do? Just put your arms out for me. Tough, right. Your legs apart like that.
Hai Moi is being patted down for drugs. Nothing. But with Hai Moi looking unwell, there's one more place to search.
The officer told me that you're feeling sick in the stomach. You're not feeling too well, like your stomach is upset. Please. Well, these ones for your stomach. You feel sick?
I don't understand.
You don't understand? He was telling our officer here how he felt sick and now he's not understanding what I'm saying. We're saying exactly the same thing.
The concern is the possible concealment of drugs internally.
Iron scan readings, even though that we're not what we're looking for, he still can't explain them. Because there's positive here and positive there, so...
Yeah.
We might go into one of the rooms here and sit down and have a little bit more of a talk.
Okay, look, we see you, you look like you are unwell. You know, we have many officers here, we all think you are sick. Sometimes people, if they eat drug, are sick.
Hai Moi's story checks out. The only thing he's carrying are bruises from a holiday mishap.
From what he told us in there, the explanation for the injuries on him and what's happened, he was quite free and showing us exactly, he's been in a motorbike accident. His behaviour just wasn't consistent with what we would expect with a internal concealment.
Well, from his accident and the heat rash that he had, that explains why he was hot.
The pallor.
And the face was red and had the blotches all over the body.
On to the next one.
Customs officers speculate that Hai Moi had unwittingly come into contact with US dollar bills.
Now, Thomas, could you give me some reasons why we shouldn't cancel your visa?
Thomas stands to lose a lot. Obviously the airfare, and the pre-booked accommodation, but it's going to hit someone like him particularly hard because he says he's an invalid pensioner.
First of all, my return ticket is valid in 1 week's time. Yeah, that's my only reason. And I asked, is there any other reason? He said, no, of course, that's it.
Immigration is not convinced Thomas can support himself for the duration of his stay. His visa is cancelled. He's going back to Prague.
We're going out this afternoon at 4:15.
Dobře, no nedá se nic dělat.
All right, well, can't be helped.
No já to akceptuju.
But the plane won't take him anywhere until he freshens up.
We're going to have to get some towels and toiletries and clothing because he needs a wash and a change of clothes. He can't go on a plane the way he is.
Here's the shower, okay?
Yes.
Know how to use?
Yes.
So we will wait out here for you. When you finish, you knock the door, okay?
I don't think he used the soap. Tons of soil in between the toes. The smell is absolutely irritating. He must have been years without wash.
Thomas arrived in Prague the following day. He hopes to return to Sydney sometime in the future.
There go two.
At Sydney Airport, Daryl has been stopped at arrivals.
Do I look like a drug pusher or...?
Well, looks can be deceiving. No, look, most people actually carry narcotics don't have ponytails and that sort of stuff.
The problem is his passport. While immigration takes a closer look, Daryl claims it's just water damaged.
It was in the car. It slipped out, man. It slipped under the seat. I didn't see it.
Oh,
I didn't realise it, and it rained in.
Yeah, okay.
Because he had his window smashed from somebody breaking in, and the whole thing was flooded, and that's why it looks like that.
What we found on this is that there are breaks in the security features that are printed on the lamina. On the adhesive side of the lamina, there is a security print. Once you lift that off the photo, it will break that security print.
Car seals leak, carpet gets wet, passport gets soaked. It's a plausible story, but the idea is why would you have the passport about your person when you're travelling in your own country?
Yeah, exactly.
Driving around with your mate.
The top right-hand corner, you can see the break is over the photograph.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then the bottom left,
It's not very good at all.
yeah, the crown is just damaged.
The hard thing is, like, if this bloke's passport is false, he's very calm.
At arrivals in Melbourne, officers are just as puzzled by a Japanese tourist who can't stop sweating.
We've got a passenger here who Michael and Peter are speaking to.
And what do you plan to do here in Melbourne?
Just stay 3 days and to take train to Cairns.
Okay.
He's just decided to come to Australia 2 days ago. It makes us very suspicious.
And do you have any accommodation in Cairns?
What accommodation mean?
You have somewhere to stay? A place to stay?
Well, I have a hotel reservation.
You have a hotel? Okay.
Yes.
You buy this phone to use here in Australia?
Yes.
Yeah? Oh, okay. Just want to check the phone to see if there's any messages or any Australian phone numbers in there that might bring some sort of relevance to why he's here or what he might be doing while he's here.
No clues in the phone, but the bundles of tissues might hold some answers.
What are these ones for?
Tomikaze's sweat glands just went into overdrive. It's 8 a.m. at the Brisbane Mail Centre.
Oh, look, look, look. Oh, Mills and Boon, an impossible kind of man.
Kath works for Customs.
You know what? I've got the whole series of these.
Melissa for quarantine.
I don't have these too.
They're part of the team that screens all overseas mail,
Cans.
postmarked Queensland.
Oh, look, it's a willy whacker. The most effective form of birth control ever invented.
It's fair to say they've seen it all.
Ah, it's a hen's night kit. It's not prohibited.
The screening is a lucky dip that often pays dividends.
All right, got a live one here from London. Looks like we've got a plant here. A live plant. Looks like it's a magnolia, if that's the right plant there that it's come with.
Plants and soil from Europe bring with it the threat of disease.
Oh, and inside we have a couple of worms. All right. This here. Just having a look through here to see if there's any more worms.
Immigration will look after you now, sir, okay?
Back in Sydney.
My name's Ross, I'm an immigration officer.
How you doing?
What I need to do, Daryl, is ask you some questions about your reason for coming to Australia.
Right.
Okay, would you like to follow me? Just bring your baggage with you.
Daryl's damaged passport has landed him in the hot seat.
The main issue that is in question here is the fact that your passport has been assessed as a passport that has been tampered with.
It's my original passport. It's just happened to get wet. It was left under the front seat of a car and the window was left open. Okay. That's what happened to it. It's me. You can see it as if you look clearly.
It is an offence under the Migration Act to provide false answers or misleading answers to an immigration officer.
I don't know what to say to that because it's my passport.
What's the main purpose of you coming here?
He seems very nervous. He's like very sweating, like quite a lot.
The tissues are hiding some sort of crystal or resin.
What is that?
That must be drug.
Sorry?
That must be drug.
The Green Gate. It's the final checkpoint for incoming passengers with nothing to declare.
And everything inside the bags belongs to yourselves?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just have a quick look in this bag here.
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Mehmet are back from a holiday in Europe.
Did you read question number 6?
Question number 6, where is it?
But there's a hiccup.
I mean, I think they got a whole lot of bananas, which... Do you have any... You have bananas with you?
Yeah.
Oh. How come you didn't declare your bananas?
We bought those seeds on the plane.
Did you watch the video on the plane about what you can bring into Australia and what you can't?
Yes, we did, yeah.
You did?
Yeah, but I forgot all about it.
We're both rotten with colds. We're not concentrating, I suppose.
The fact is that you haven't declared them on your incoming passenger card.
We're guilty.
Yeah, but I had to buy something because I'm diabetic. I can prove it to eat, and then I forget all about it.
I don't need proof, sir.
Yeah.
I said the fact is that by signing the legal document and declaring that you have no food, you're telling us that you don't have any food with you at all.
I'm rotten with the flu.
It's not going to argue about it. You've done it. We haven't.
All right, so what you going to do about it?
In immigration at Sydney Airport, Daryl says he's here to visit a long-lost friend.
We grew up together, we went to college together. That's how I met Guy.
You've never been here before?
No.
Daryl's having a tough time convincing Ross that he's just a tourist.
Do you have a contact telephone number for Guy?
Yes, I do.
Do you know any other persons in Australia?
No one.
The main issue that is in question here is the passport that has been presented by you for immigration clearance has been assessed as a passport that has been tampered with. And given that, it brings to question your identity.
Oh, okay.
Which is not unreasonable, is it?
No, it's not unreasonable at all, but I can't say how much that got it wet. But I've got my identity document here and my driver's license.
I do have those in my possession. Have you ever held another passport other than that passport you've been presented?
Never. Never, ever.
This passport was issued 23rd of March 01. On the back page, this is a replacement for passport issued at Pretoria 30 June 98, declared stolen. So the true holder of this passport lost his passport and subsequently got this. Because he's got these documents, right? These documents were obtained after the grant of this passport.
By failing to declare these items, you could get a fine of $220, or you could even get taken to court.
This is not the welcome home the Mehmets had hoped for.
Here, madam, would you like a tissue?
Don't cry. I'll go to jail if they want to put me to jail.
No, it's not that. It's just, you have to understand the importance.
I know I understand it, but I'm rotten with cold. Can you understand me? I've been robbed. I'm standing in the middle of a road with no money. I got more things in my mind.
Yeah.
I got a lot of things in my mind. I can prove it. I got a police report from
That's
from
fine,
Holland.
sir. All I'm saying is that banana is a very high-risk food to come into Australia, and it is totally prohibited to come
It
into
looks
Australia.
like an innocent mistake, but rules are rules.
How many times have you travelled in and out of Australia?
That's the first time.
Well, when he came over from Hungary.
And yourself?
Yeah, that's my first time out of Australia.
Just one moment, I just want to speak to a fellow officer. Just hold a
That's all
moment.
right, yeah.
Well, they've done the crime, but should they get the fine? It's Nadia's call.
It's their first time out of Australia.
We've had handbags stolen, our luggage is...
We've been robbed in Denmark, or was it? I mean, Holland. We've been robbed with everything. We're standing on the middle of a road with no money, no passport, no flight tickets, nothing.
In customs, Tomikaze has confessed to carrying drugs.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
So what sort is it?
I didn't think it was India.
So what is it?
I don't know how to say that in English though.
What do you do with it?
I used to take that. I used to do that.
So what do you do with it?
I smoke with it.
You smoke it?
It's a live specimen with the live worms, so it's going to be all for destruction. The worms are going to be identified and then disposed of or incinerated, and the plant will also be destroyed as well. So the person who was to receive this will not get it.
Instead, they'll receive a notice of destruction.
London to Brisbane, now to the entomology.
Meanwhile, Kath is x-raying a new container load of mail in from the UK.
Somebody left their keys behind.
Dietary supplements.
You start to pick up shapes and things like that, possibly some fishing lures. That would be a mobile phone charger. You can see the wiring is wrapped around. No. Oh, hang on. Can you grab that one? I think there might be tabbies in there. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, and possibly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 there. A normal videotape wouldn't have that inconsistency along that area.
In Japan, are you allowed to take it?
What is it? Is it against law or something?
Yeah, in Japan.
It's against law.
Tomikaze has been caught bringing narcotics into the country.
It is a drug, is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
The reason he was sweating so much, he's a drug addict.
What I need to do, if that's a drug, okay, I need to caution you. So listen to what I'm going to say. You do not have to say or do anything, but anything you do say or do may be used in evidence. Do you understand that?
I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
Because of the look of the particular substance, it appears that it may be the drug known as ice.
We may need a translator, so. Japanese.
The quantity that we saw at the bench seems to be personal use. It will depend on what the extent of the examination is. I'll have to go because the further police here.
Do you have any more?
The demeanour of our passenger has changed significantly in the past 15 minutes.
In Sydney, Daryl is falling apart, and so is his passport.
He reckons it got wet. Now, has it been wet?
Well, yeah, you can see
I can see it's been...
the pages have been wet, it's subsequently dried. And you can see that the galoshes, the upper left-hand side of the photo, they've been severed. And when you go to the right-hand side, these galoshes have been severed as well.
Around the photograph, I can see some yellow. Is that glue?
Fresh glue on an old passport could mean the photo was swapped.
But we need to make absolutely certain that the
Exactly
passport
right.
is that document. Try and look at it.
If it is a forgery, it's a good one.
Damaging a passport with water is often done deliberately to disguise any fraudulent activity that may have taken place.
I'm just unscrewing some of these screws in this video cassette. As you can see from the x-ray, it appears to be some tablets. The sender has tried to conceal them inside the video cassette. The x-ray showed a little bit of an inconsistency, possibly tablets. So we're just going to open this videotape just to double check that they are in fact It is tablets. They could be prohibited. Ah, there we go. Look at that.
Put it on the bench. They're going to fall everywhere.
The Mehmeds have returned from the holiday from hell and landed into more trouble.
I think of meats, dried meats and those sort of things, but as the girls, it was fresh food.
Failing to declare their bananas looks like costing them a $220 fine.
Okay, because it's your first time travelling into Australia again. Yeah. Okay, and you look like you've genuinely forgotten about them.
Genuinely. Yeah,
I
that's right. Yeah.
won't be fining you today. I will be giving you a written warning.
Yeah, that's right.
You will get a fine next time or even be taken to court.
Yeah, I know that, but it's just innocently we didn't fill it up.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Fair enough, she's told
Yeah,
me
all
about it.
I will be confiscating these bananas
Yes, sir.
today. Okay?
Yeah. I don't want it.
You can take your backpack there. Okay? Okay, thank you.
Never invented me more on the banana whatsoever.
They do carry a very high risk of disease. Black sigatoka is one of them. And if these diseases get into Australia, they could ruin our banana industry in no time at all.
I don't even want to go out of the country again. It was my first and last time. Never, ever.
Home, bittersweet home. Can you believe it? It's Mrs. Mehmet's birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. It's her birthday today.
Back in immigration.
Now, Daryl, I've had a good look at this passport and it is in very poor condition.
I know that. But it's my real passport.
I asked you in an earlier question whether you had ever had another passport issued to you.
Yeah, I did have one before this. It got lost.
Yeah, the answer you provided to that question was no, you hadn't.
No, this is my second British passport. Yeah, I think so. I'm sure it is my second one.
Have you ever had any problems with the police in South Africa?
Just depends what type of problems.
What was the answer to the question, do you have any criminal convictions? What's the answer you've provided?
Good no.
Is that a truthful answer?
Besides that answer, no.
No, it isn't, is it?
But it was years ago.
Okay.
So it would have fallen away.
Does that question indicate to you any period of time elapsed?
No, it doesn't.
Have you committed any offences which have required you to present in court to answer charges?
I don't know what... No, I don't know. I can't remember. Maybe a couple of... I don't know.
Have you got a good memory?
No.
In Brisbane,
Ah, look-see there.
the home video is not what it seems.
Excellent. Have you got 10 tablets?
They look like ecstasy.
That's another one from the UK, is it, Kath? Yes. They don't seem to think we can X-ray through them. They look fine on the outside, but an X-ray shows them up quite clearly. So here's another one.
From past history, usually ecstasy tablets that do come through, they have some sort of emblem printed on them. Commercial tablets tend to be very perfect in their shape, the edges. These are a little bit rough, so it could be homemade. Just going to take a little bit of the residue. And what the iron scan machine, it'll actually heat it up and cooks it. That's told us that it has tested positive to MDMA, which is the chemical name for ecstasy, and our graph shows us that it's peaked at the calibration for MDMA. The swab we tested was ecstasy.
Police seized the ecstasy pills, but there was not enough evidence to charge anyone with importation. Ross from immigration is finally getting to the truth. Daryl from South Africa has a criminal past.
So, after the age of 18, which you've told me about this incident of breaking into a showroom and removing furniture.
Yeah.
Have there been any other incidences where you have been taken to court and prosecuted?
It was so long ago, I can't remember. I was in hospital because my memories.
Why were you in hospital?
I was found OD'd on drugs, but I didn't take the drugs. Somebody had injected it into me while I was sleeping. Somebody tried to kill me. I think it was the ex-girlfriend. And I was in a coma, and I was on 7 machines keeping me alive.
What sort of drugs were injected into you?
I don't know, they never knew.
Have you ever been involved in situations where you've been prosecuted for criminal activity?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Ross needs to determine if the offences are serious enough to prevent Daryl from entering Australia.
I suppose it sticks with you forever.
Do you want to tell me about those incidences, Daryl?
In customs at Melbourne Airport, the suspected narcotic
That's come up for methamphetamine.
has tested positive.
Although this is only a presumptive test, it's not forensic, it does give us a good idea that it may be a narcotic.
That would explain all that sweating,
So
a
this is
side
brand
effect
new.
from taking the designer drug.
We need to pack your stuff up and we'll take you into a room. Okay, and we'll continue the examination in there. Okay?
It's called Chasing the Dragon. What they do is they get some aluminium foil, they put it in there and then they heat it with a lighter and then they breathe in the fumes.
He admitted that he was a user in Japan and that this trip here was an attempt to him to get off the drug so he could then return to Japan drug-free.
Tomikaze was carrying 1 gram of ice and 0.3 grams of cannabis resin. He was convicted and fined $500.
If we send you back to South Africa, would the police be waiting for you?
No. Why? No one will be waiting
Well,
there
you've
for
given
me,
me-
except for my mother will have to come fetch me.
There's 2 issues that we have at hand here. You provide an incorrect answer on the passenger card, and you've also presented to a clearance officer a document that is not deemed to be a document suitable for immigration
Even though
clearance.
it's my real passport.
Well,
But
we-
anyway, let's go.
Yeah. Well, just sit down for a moment.
No, I want a cigarette now. Now I want a cigarette.
Take a seat,
Because now I'm
please.
getting kicked out for nothing.
So I'm going to give you a notice of intent to cancel your visa.
This is what drives me mad because this is my real passport. It got wet.
Alright.
And now all this is come off because it got wet.
If Daryl's even a chance to get in, he'll have to come clean on his criminal past and hope Paul can verify his ID.
Would you be able to provide telephone number of any relatives that you may have in South Africa?
My mother.
Your mother? So we might be able to contact her?
Tell her I'm coming home.
The target address is the second address in from the main street. Kung, Rafiq and Michelle. Just position yourself in the backyard.
It's the final briefing before an immigration operation on an Indonesian restaurant.
Information's about one person in particular, and it is that she will not be wearing a uniform. It's a restaurant. If there's a lot of people in there, we'll move them into the dining area and identify them there. Okay, we all clear?
Cool, let's go.
They're acting on a tip-off. A suspected illegal migrant is working in the restaurant.
Okay, guys, we've got to go.
Front and back are covered. The officers move in.
Kung, we've made entry. Just stand by. So are you the owner?
Yes.
Yep, okay. As I explained, we're here with a search warrant.
There's no need to be worried, lady.
I have reason to believe there might be somebody here who doesn't have permission to work or may not have permission to be in Australia. That's my search warrant.
We just need to see photo identification. Can you hop up, please, madam?
Do you have a
Madam,
bag here
can
at
you
all?
hop up,
A handbag?
please? Hop up.
With your identification? Ma'am, do you have any identification?
In arrivals at Sydney Airport, flight BA9 is in from Thailand.
We have some information that makes us believe that we may have a narcotic courier on this flight.
Getting heroin, opium and ephedrine.
How's your English, okay? Yep. All right. What we've done an iron scan and we're getting some readings that appear to indicate the possible presence of heroin. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yes, yes.
Is there any reason why that might occur?
My brother is heroin addicted, so I don't know if...
Or your brother?
Yeah.
Is your brother here or here? He's here.
But this background, if it's anything, maybe it's from Australia.
The proof may be in the X-ray.
Although it's built up, it's not solid. Yeah, it's not solid. It should be solid. I'd get a ghost image if it was.
He claims the only drugs he's carrying are painkillers.
Negative, but there's nothing there.
And he's desperate for one right now.
Because I've got very bad back pain. I just have one of my tablets. Can I have
Oh, okay. We can always get you to have a seat if you want.
Okay, can I have one of my tablets
Okay.
as well?
Can we just bundle? Can we bundle up all of this stuff?
Can I have one of them?
All right, just 1 minute.
Now, I asked you before how many people were here, and you said you and your wife.
Yeah.
Who's this lady?
Yeah, he's walking here.
Okay, what is her name?
Achin. Yeah.
Okay, does she have a visa?
I don't know. Before he has.
What sort of visa did she have before?
Bridging. Mrs. Jeff, you're right to stand out.
Nama saya Kirsty, saya bekerja di imigrasi. Visa tidak? Okay, no visa.
Two kitchen hands have overstayed their visas.
You don't have a visa, you do understand that, you've indicated that, and that you must come with me, okay? All right.
If found guilty of knowingly employing illegal workers, the owner could be fined up to $10,000.
The boss actually indicated that there are only 2 people on site, so I need to talk to him about exactly what all these people are doing here. I want you to be honest with me, and then we can work together, okay? There are 4 people here. You said there were 2. There are, in fact, 4 people. Now, what is this man doing here? The shop sign said closed. He's not eating.
He must customer. Ask him. He must see.
Sir, I'm asking you.
Kirsty's concerned he too may be working in the restaurant.
The shop says closed.
Yeah, we open 11 o'clock. We open 11 o'clock.
Why did the sign say closed when we came in?
Yeah, because we're still cleaning up on the bed.
So you allow customers in when the shop's closed?
Yeah, because this is my customer, a regular customer.
Do you know this man at all?
Daryl, a traveller from South Africa, has not made a good first impression on immigration officers.
I should never have come here in the first place.
We have not decided to kick you out of Australia or cancel your visa. This is a process that we go through.
It all started with Daryl's dodgy-looking passport.
He reckons it got wet. Now, has it been wet?
The pages have been wet, it's subsequently dried. And you can see that the galoshes, the upper left-hand side of the photo, they've been severed.
And then there were those criminal convictions he forgot to declare.
You provided an incorrect answer on the passenger card, and you've also presented to a clearance officer a document that is not deemed to be a document suitable for immigration
Even though
clearance.
it's my real passport.
Let's go.
Yeah. Well, just sit down for a moment.
No, I want a cigarette now. Now I want a cigarette.
Take a seat,
Because now I'm
please.
getting kicked out for nothing.
He's given me his mother's phone number in South Africa and his sister's phone number. So I'm going to make a call to them just to satisfy ourselves, because there is doubt about his identity because of the state of his passport.
Daryl has one chance only of getting in. Come clean on his police record.
And you have been convicted, is that correct?
Yeah, once or twice, I'm sure.
And hope Paul can verify his identity.
Please come in.
Back in customs.
You can leave your luggage here. Alka-Seltzers, all right, we won't worry about those. They're just for indigestion,
Yes. Morris is searching for a link between medication and the heroin reading.
I've got a little bit pain because I don't know what happened. I get a little bit nervous.
This one here, you say is your medication. It is. What is it?
Actually, it's heavy painkiller.
A painkiller.
Got the disc and the meniscus on my knee.
You take this for the pain or the swelling?
Yes, for the pain.
Smugglers who ingest drugs often take painkillers to ease the discomfort.
And did you take some on the flight?
No, that's
None.
why. Because
You've only just started feeling
yeah,
it, have
because
you?
on flight, I mean, it's a bit strong. It gives you vomiting, you know.
What's it say there? Control release.
In immigration, Paul has verified that the person he's talking to is Daryl's sister.
Can you give me your brother's name, please? The reason I'm asking is that his passport is in a bit of a state of disrepair.
What I've got here, Daryl, is a form which asks you questions about criminal convictions. Now, you've told me about 3 of them.
one for stealing furniture as a juvenile and 2 other minor offences committed years ago.
Maybe you can remember some more, eh?
Beg your pardon? It got wet.
How about we start with your name?
Yeah, I'd rather not fill in any more forms here in this place. Yeah, I'd rather just go home.
Did you see him off at Johannesburg Airport? And so at that time they had concerns about the passport, is that correct?
Is there any information that could be asked in this piece of paper here that could incriminate you further than what information that you've already provided has?
I've never harmed anybody, I've never done anything bad to anybody. It was just all my own doings. It's just get me on a plane and send me home.
Daryl's had enough, but he's in for a surprise.
We need to detain you in our immigration detention centre because there is not an available flight to South Africa today.
So what's that?
Would you be able to give us a physical description of what Daryl looks like, please? Long brown hair, yeah. Brown eyes, scar on face.
In jail?
No, it's a detention centre.
You're joking with me?
Is finally getting his painkiller.
All right, I'm going to allow you to take one of those. That's all right. Can you just take one for me?
Yes, I will.
There you go. I'll be back with you in a minute, all right? Just relax. If you need more water, tell the officer and the officer will let me know, okay?
Meanwhile, next door.
Shake up the bottle so that if there's anything set up.
The search continues for harder drugs.
All of these things here,
Mm-hmm.
do they all belong to this gentleman
passenger
here?
in the room, yeah.
All right. Do you know if he has any more?
It's a puzzle.
What I'm
7
gonna do-
bottles of shampoo, very little hair, and a reading for heroin.
What I'm doing is I'm just drying the test sample. It just dries off the extra ingredients, especially I think the fragrance ingredients in that. I've seen a lot of concealments within liquids, especially alcohol. That's a negative. that
Tested all those.
These have, they've been x-rayed.
X-ray, nick test, iron scan.
Iron scan's negative.
All right, okay.
Nothing. And just one more bottle to test. 2 illegal migrants have been detained in a Marrickville restaurant.
Because you don't have a visa, I'm detaining you under Section 189 of the Migration Act.
Now it's a customer being questioned.
This legal customer. Okay, what has he ordered?
Yusuf says he was just waiting for takeaway.
You can add him.
If he's a customer, has he made an order yet?
Yes.
But he's about to get a lot more than he ordered.
That's that slip over there?
Yeah, there.
All right.
You can see inside there.
Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. Just stay there, please, sir.
Where do you get money from? Where do you get that money?
Sean.
Where do you get that money from?
Before, I was working before.
When was the last time you worked as a delivery driver here?
A couple of months ago.
So you don't work anywhere at the moment? And
Out of work and
you
out of luck. A record search shows Yusuf has spent 6 years living illegally in Australia.
Are they onshore or offshore?
Onshore.
Are you sure? Do you have any children in Australia? Are you married?
I'm married, but...
Where's your wife?
I don't know where.
You've got a wife and 3 children in Australia. Where are they? Where are those 4 people? You don't know where they are. I find that difficult to believe that you don't know where your wife and children are. You've got 2 car keys by the look of it. So whose keys are these? Are they both yours? I'm not satisfied that you're telling me the truth.
We've got 3 people who do not hold visas to be in Australia. Okay. So I'll just explain that to them.
For the owner, relief of sorts. He's down 2 staff, but there's no $10,000 fine. He's been issued with a warning notice.
So do you know that you have no visa to be in Australia? Okay. The Migration Act says that if you don't have a visa, you must be detained, okay? So I'm detaining you under Section 189 of the Migration Act.
All for all 3.
Rafiq, yep.
Just watch your step.
Madam, you say goodbye here.
This way.
Say goodbye, it's time to go now.
Watch your head.
Yeah, bring in Rafiq, yep. Lisa, are you right?
Back inside. Walk, please. Come back. Thank you. Come on. You can ring her later.
You can sit here if you want. Do you want to sit here?
Just in the van for the time being until we identify. Yep, we'll go to your car in a minute, okay, sir? Just take a seat in there.
All right, I'm giving another shot.
Christina is testing the last of bottles of shampoo. Minute traces of heroin have already been found in his bag.
Yep, Coke. Can you go tell Morris it's Coke?
Is you cautioned?
It's not what they were looking for, but it's not pure spa either.
The shampoo is yours?
Actually, it is big bottles. That's 4 shampoo, 2 conditioner.
All right, okay. Now, one of the other officers has done some narcotic field tests of the shampoo, and we've got some positive results for what we believe to be narcotics. Okay? So based on that, time is now? 7:15. I have to caution you, okay? Under Australian law, I'm obliged to tell you that you do not have to say or do anything. Anything you say or do may be used in evidence. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yusuf has been taken back to immigration head office.
For myself, it's better. He sent me back in jail.
So you're happy to go home?
I'm happy to go home.
After 6 years living illegally, Yusuf has finally given himself up.
When did you last have contact with your wife?
No,
Yeah.
I forgot everything.
But he won't give up his family.
Now, today you had your daughter's car.
Yeah, you can keep the car after you
No,
send
no.
it.
I don't want the car. I'm wondering if you have regular contact, so if you speak to her or see her each day. I think you might.
If you see me like this, maybe my wife, my children will be crying. I don't know, like that.
Okay.
Take me to fill out, and then
Alright.
when you buy me the ticket.
Okay. I think he's relaxed because he's probably expected this day for a long time. He's been without a visa for 6 years, and I think that would be a very nerve-wracking experience, constantly wondering if today immigration's going to knock on the door.
Subsequent investigations by immigration revealed that Yusuf has relatives living unlawfully in Australia. Yusuf, Achin and Budiman were all removed to Indonesia. Will Daryl be the next to be sent home?
The information you've provided me is entirely consistent with what he's told us, and your description of him matches Daryl from what we see. So I'll just say this, that his chances of being allowed into Australia have markedly increased since I've spoken to you.
But it's far from over.
Have you ever committed an offence which has attracted a term of imprisonment, Daryl?
No, I've never been imprisonment.
Oh, well, so that's pretty much satisfied me that he's a genuine passport holder, because she's given an accurate physical description, the sister, of his appearance, and she even had knowledge of the condition of his passport because she said that his passport got wet at a friend's place.
Take me on a plane and send me home. I will see my friend when he comes to South Africa sometime.
Who's that guy?
Yeah.
The only thing now is that he's admitted that he's ticked no to criminal convictions on his passenger card. So I'll just question him about that and see what his convictions are. He did say that they were many years ago and he has no sentence of imprisonment.
Is he expecting you to meet with him?
Yeah, well, I'm sure he knows I'm not coming now. I'm sure he's phoned my mother and let her know that I'm stuck in immigration, so they'll know I'll be coming home.
Okay, well, we'll just have to wait until Paul comes back. He's got some other information that he wants to give you.
Now, if it turns out that his criminal convictions are not that serious, then there's every likelihood we'll clear him. He'll be allowed in.
You want some water?
At Sydney Airport, Daryl has dug his heels in.
Paul, he won't fill out that criminal declaration.
Okay, well, I better go and have a chat with him then.
Yeah, see if you can get something out of him, mate.
No worries. You know, I telephoned your sister. Yeah, and she verified everything regarding your physical appearance, the condition of your passport. Okay, so we're satisfied of your identity. That was the main reason that you were referred to us. Okay. Now, the remaining issue is that you've ticked no to criminal conviction on the passenger card. What we need to do is assess what convictions that you have. So to the best of your recollection, it's very important that you write it down, okay? Now, if we're satisfied that the convictions don't enliven our Migration Act character provisions, okay, then we'll allow you in. See, if you refuse to provide any details, okay, then the inference is that maybe you're not writing it down because they're very serious criminal convictions.
No,
so,
okay.
But so what? All we ask you to do, we're not going to use it against you because you say that the convictions occurred many years ago. Okay.
Long time when I was young. Okay.
All right.
This is, as far as I can remember, this is everything.
Thanks.
So it's changed.
I'm going to detain him for a fresh search. Okay.
In customs, no smoking gun, but is far from squeaky clean.
We have equipment here that gives us indications only. We don't have a full laboratory that lets us know exactly. So we've got coke, possibly in shampoo bottles, in suspension, possibly in a liquid, maybe even in the shampoo, in some form of cream.
And Morris suspects there's more.
I'm of the view that he may be concealing narcotics internally, and I'm getting the Australian Federal Police to take him off to hospital for an X-ray or an ultrasound. So we're waiting for the Australian Federal Police to interview and let us know what goes on from there.
The shampoo was forensically tested. No further traces of cocaine were found. But an internal examination revealed had swallowed 143 grams of heroin worth $381,000. Paul has confirmed that Darryl's offences were all minor, committed years ago. There's now just one question remaining.
Why did you tick no?
Because I was scared. I was just,
all right.
You know.
Well, it's
not a nice thing to do.
Yeah.
To tick.
What I'm inclined to do today is exercise my discretion and not cancel your visa. And it's on the basis that the convictions will allow you in.
Thank you.
Okay? But in the future, when you travel into Australia, you need to correctly tick the boxes. You come out now.
Serious?
Yeah.
Not a good start to my vacation, is it?
The document that you presented is in atrocious condition, and it certainly brings reason for us to question the credibility of it.
It's just in bad condition, which I understand
It's
now.
appalling.
Yeah.
And seriously,
My mother told me this before she left. She said, you can't have your passport looking like this. So I thought, you know, I'm sure it's going to be okay. She was right.
You should always believe your mother, I think.